Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Sorry for not uploading the last 2 weeks. Last week we missed the upload because the next day after I had to go off to London for my procedure, which we'll get about that in the video, of course. Because
but the reasons why we've been a bit quiet is because I'm suffering with my health anyway, physically, but Susan's health has been in to catch up on her. And it got really painful and really tense.
Yeah, and of course I was stressed out because of the procedure, which you can tell by the thumbnail as well as the actual name of the video, of course. Yeah. Which of course I had a steroid injection done in my hip.
Which we know that the majority of people out there would know that steroid injections for pain are not that good, and sometimes they cannot work.
And most of you know, so depending on where you have the steroid injection, it hurts no matter where you put it. So that's another reason why we wasn't able to upload, because I was worrying about that. I just couldn't be myself on camera. We tried to film, but you could tell that I was just stressed.
This time last week she was with her friend now, relaxing, but
no, this time last week is when I had the procedure.
Yeah, but you would have been home relaxing.
Oh, home relaxing after it, yeah.
But what I'm saying is, this was the day when she had the procedure, but earlier this morning, on the day of it, she had a really
we'll get all into
distressing time.
Exactly, it was up and down, full of emotions, but we'll talk you through it. So this video is really going to be an explanation video about what happened. I'll talk to you about the steroid injection, as you can tell by the title. And yeah, shall we just get into it? Let's get. Okay, where do I start off from? Should I go straight to the hospital day?
Everything was going okay. He was just getting uncomfortable and a little bit niggly with the pain in the hip, which is
just normal. Like the normal thing that I probably would have mentioned already.
And of course your nerves was beginning to come up because you was getting closer to that appointment day. Yeah. Because I can remember you kept on and on and on and said you try to forget it, try to forget it.
Don't think about it.
By the time you wind yourself up, it just makes things worse. So we got there to the night just before. I don't think you slept very well.
So basically I went to stay with her friends on Tuesday because Mum's disabled now. She can't barely get out of the house now anyway, so my friend offered. Yeah, exactly. So my friend offered to go with me and her mum offered to go with me, but we'll get to that part. So of course she was feeling upset because of distress, because I'm worried because I had to go on the Tuesday, stayed over theirs that night because it was the Wednesday.
Because of anxious, it's the distance.
The distance as well as my mum not being there made it worse.
Basically we're going from countryside to a busy town
like
side.
London.
Yeah,
so bearing in mind, you guys might work it out when I say this, but we're like 45 minutes away from London, near enough, 45 to an hour.
But when you're trying to travel it on public transport,
it's longer.
It's actually harder to get out of where we're living to
where my friend lives,
to the main stations that would be easy to get to London.
Exactly.
It is actually harder.
It's a lot more harder.
Yeah.
So yeah, where we live, literally in the outskirts. My friend even agreed that it would be quicker to go from her straight to the hospital. Okay.
Because she's like 5 or 6
stops away from the hospital that I needed to go to.
Yeah, whereas here you're looking at 10,
if not more.
More, yeah.
Depending how long as well. But as I said, it takes like 45 minutes to an hour just to get to London from here. Okay, so that was the Tuesday, travelling up all good, spent the night with my friends. I was a little bit stressed, but we played games, so of course it took my mind off it. Wasn't stressing. Comes to the day. Okay, comes to the day, get all ready to go out, all lovely, got to the train station. Bearing in mind where she lives, they're also on diversions as well, bus wise, so her mum had to go by bus to get to the train station, of course, because she's disabled herself. But where that bus obviously was on diversions or something, she couldn't get to the train station in time. So I was with my other friend, lucky enough, he took me, of course. So, and we was gonna meet up with her mum at the hospital or somewhere, you know.
That was a bit of a worrying time for you because you just had your friend's boyfriend or fiance.
Yeah, my friend's fiance was the one that came with me, but we're friends, so yeah. That's why I'm gonna call him my friend, you know. So yeah, he was lucky enough came with me. So we got on the train and brilliant. Here we go to have the steroid injection done. Brilliant, on our way. So we got into this train station. I can't say a train station because otherwise you guys know hospital and I don't really want that all over the internet. As soon as we got off the train onto the platform, the hospital called. And I was like, they're obviously calling me to find out how far away from the appointment I am, or whether they like get me in quicker. Picked up the call. Am I talking to like Susan with my last name and blah blah all that? And I'm like, yep, speaking. And she's like, I'm so sorry to say this, but the person who is meant to be doing your injection has called in sick, and we've been trying to get anyone that we can to, you know, do the injection. Okay. I thought she wasn't able to get anyone. Is there any way we can reschedule? And I'm like thinking, bearing in mind, this is like about 15 minutes before my appointment. And I said to the lady, like, excuse me, I am like on the train and I've just got off the platform where I need to be to walk to the hospital.
So of course you asked about the transport.
Yep, so asked about transport. She went, we can get you refund. And she went, have you done this before? And I'm like thinking,
of course not.
How would I have done it before? You would know by my records whether I've come up before, because I live quite far away. And she's like, well, come to the hospital and we can get you a refund for the travel. Brilliant. So I said to my friend, should we go do that? And he agreed. And he went, because your appointment got cancelled, let's just make the most of it up in London, you know, have a day out. And I thought, why not? We went to London. So, okay.
That's what we did before, because we missed the appointment because we went to the wrong hospital. So we ended up just spending
the time in London, because things like, you travelled all that way up. Yeah. You might so. So yeah, we got to the hospital. Now, went to reception. The lady went, oh yeah, just go around that corridor. And that's the people that do like the refund. So we went round the corner, waited there. Lady there said, have you got the cancellation appointment letter?
Because it's a receipt number or something.
But bearing in mind, I said to the lady, it was cancelled 15 minutes before. Oh yeah, I can't issue the refund without the cancellation letter. Okay. So she went, go back round to where you need to.
Which doesn't make sense. How can you have a cancellation letter when it was done on the day 15 minutes prior to the appointment?
Thank you.
Not possible.
Exactly my point. So we walked back round and it was on the ultrasound, because it's an ultrasound guided injection.
Yeah.
Which I'll get all into that in a minute. So we got round to the other side, which is the ultrasound section, because bearing in mind they're on the opposite sides of this freaking hotel. You got that hospital. My brain's still not functioning from the hospital, so I'm so sorry, guys. But yeah, we went from one side of the hospital to the other. So we went up, because it's first floor, went up, and we got to the ultrasound reception. And we said to the lady, we're here for the sheet that you need for the refund. Okay, yep, I can issue that. Brilliant. Filled it all in. And she went, okay, now you just need to go around that corridor to get the ultrasound people to sign it off. So bearing in mind, it's like another five minute walk again. So we walked round there. At this time, I had enough. So my friend, he spoke to the lady, thankfully, and she said, yep, sure, give me a few minutes and I'll come and get it sorted. Okay. So she was talking to this person on the phone. Bearing in mind, we can hear because we're only like sitting like not far away from where the office is. And we listened in, of course. And she was going like, oh, she's like travelled so far just to get here. Is there anything you can do? And they couldn't. So I think she was actually calling this other hospital that's quite local to this hospital. You guys will probably work it out when I know.
They're actually linked.
Like, they're linked, so you guys will 100% know which two hospitals I'm talking about. But I'm not going to tell you which one I had the injection because privacy reasons. So yeah, she called and she came back and she went, oh, this other hospital has agreed to try and fit you in this morning because where this one got cancelled, you could go to this hospital and they'll try and fit you in. And she went, or you can leave it till Monday, which was this Monday that's just gone, of course. And I was just like, I didn't know what to say. So of course, yes just came out of my mouth automatically. So it was like, she was like, brilliant, let's go down. I'll take you to the shuttle bus. Got down to the shuttle bus only to find out about a couple months ago or 2 weeks ago or something like that, they stopped taking patients to the other hospitals. It's only for NHS staff. Now, I'm sorry, but when the hell does NHS staff use the shuttle bus? Like, I know because they go from different hospitals back and forth, but in my eyes, you still should allow patients, especially for that type of thing. I don't know if you agree.
Yeah. In emergency.
Yeah, which we was. And the thing is, it wasn't our fault.
No.
It was the hospital fault for not telling us in time.
Mm.
So they go to me, well, you can get a taxi to the other hospital.
And that costs an arm and leg.
Bearing in mind, a lot of you guys will know how much it costs to
in
London as it is. And I was like thinking, how am I meant to afford that?
Mm.
And the guy went, you know what, I'm going to break my arm just this once and I will take you. So I was like, brilliant, luck is on my side. We're going.
Mm.
So I called my mum into the shuttle bus. I broke down on the phone to her, telling her exactly what happened.
I just can't believe this hospital did this to her.
Exactly. And bearing in mind, London Hospital, like, I thought they were good.
Very good.
Yeah.
I'd expect this of Darren Valley.
Exactly. Or any of the other shitty hospitals that you guys can name. Medway's another one.
Yeah.
Medway Hospital that we also know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we got into this other hospital and we went straight into going to the hospital. Yeah, walked up to ultrasound because that's where I was having it again, in the ultrasound. And we got to the reception and the lady said like, oh yeah, let's have a look, because we explained the situation to her. And lucky enough, there was this other lady that I'm not going to say no names due to privacy. She was lovely because she was the one that sorted it from this like hospital that I'm meant to have it to this other hospital that I'm going to now. She was lovely, got it all sorted. And we was in the waiting room. We was probably in there for like half an hour-ish, maybe, just sitting down. And got called in. And here we go. So my friend, he asked if he could come in the room with me, because
as far as you knew, you weren't allowed to take anyone in there.
Yeah, because steroid injections, I've heard you're not allowed to, because it's a mini procedure at the end of the day. So of course he asked and she went, yeah, as long as she wants you to. And I was like, yeah, because I know how painful it's going to be and, you know, the stress I've been through all that day. And yeah, so we went in, she explained everything, all the procedure that was going to happen. So the ultrasound will show what muscle it needs to go in, so that's why it's a guided injection one. So the ultrasound, it went fine. She explained everything. Going on to the needle section of it. So people say it's really, really painful. Yes, it's painful, but it doesn't hurt as much as you think. So when she first put the needle in, to me it felt like a normal blood test or a COVID jab that you would normally have in. For me, the part that hurt is when the steroid liquid went in. Oh, and bearing in mind, she was a one needle doctor, so she had the anaesthetic as well as the steroid all in this one needle. And as soon as she injected it, oh my god, the pressure. I've never felt anything like it before. So I cried alone for the needle going in as it is. As soon as the freaking injection went in, I screamed because it was just so unbearable. It was awful. I was just a total mess. So yeah, that was done. After it was done, both my legs went completely numb. I could not feel them at all. It was crazy. So my friend, he helped me to get down, and eventually I did get my blood go back into my right leg, but my left was still numb because of the anaesthetic, of course, which I was grateful for the anaesthetic, I'm not gonna lie. But I did feel so faint after it. The lady was like, do you want a glass of like cold water? And I was like, yeah, please. So, because when I grabbed it, my hands are shaking like this because of how much stress and anxiety that I went through, of course. But yeah, so my friend took me back to the waiting room. We sat there for a few minutes just so I can come to, because with all the shock, stress, anxiety that day, it destroyed me.
I must admit, I was actually surprised she was able to go through with it, because there's been times when she's had to have certain things done and she's not been able to do it.
Exactly, and like my friend, he even agreed that I did so well, to be honest. He was shocked that I even went through it. A lot of people were so shocked when I said, yep, I did it. They were so shocked.
But I'm proud of her.
Yep. I can insert a few pictures, so I'll insert the picture when I first had it done, which, as you can see, got the bandage on, and then I'll insert the next one that I took a day after, that you can see just a hole where the injection was. If you're a bit creeped out by it, don't look, of course, but
a little bit bruising.
Yeah. And then today it's only a little bit of bruising, really. There's nothing really much to show you. But yeah, what a eventful day. And then of course, day after that, the next day, the anaesthetic worn off, of course. Oh my god. My friend, she tried to help me up. I could not get up. I screamed and cried because of the freaking pressure and pain that was in there. I've never felt. It hurt like hell. And
yeah, well, they've put an injection into your muscle.
Yeah, so of course it would hurt. And yeah, so of course when I screamed out, my friend had to pick me up. She was at the front, and then like her partner was behind me lifting me up, and I was just awful. Like, they had to see it. No, I'm sorry. I'm one of those people that get very
private, aren't you?
Yeah, when it comes to things like that. Like, I hate it if my friends and family sees it, to be honest.
She's alright with me.
Yeah, family, yeah, I get it. Family should kind of see it to help you, but for my friends to see it kind of made it sad and awkward that I had to rely on them so much. But the truth is, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be...
You probably wouldn't have gone through with it.
No, I wouldn't have. No, I wouldn't have. Especially because he was so strong, he got me through it.
Yeah.
And that's the type of person that you need when it comes to things like this. You need to have a strong person who can carry you, really.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, because he even said, like, don't worry, I'll make sure your mum knows that I'll take good care of you, this and that. So, which was really lovely of him. So my mum knew that I was in the best hands, of course. And yeah, but also my friend's mum, actually, when we knew about the appointment was cancelled, we actually told her to go home. But then of course the appointment went back on again, so lucky enough he stayed. Otherwise I would be on my own, and it wouldn't be great, not with the way it went.
But he did say to you he was staying with you no matter what.
Yeah, he literally said, I'm not going anywhere. I think he could see the fear and all of my mixed emotions. That's probably why he noticed it. But he said I did well. Everyone said I did so well. and that I should be proud of myself. And the truth is,
Yes.
I am proud of myself that I went through it. It's just now finding out whether it's gonna work. I am about just over a week, because you are watching this the same day that I'm uploading it, of course. Has been about just over a week, like a week and 1 day. I am a little bit more better, easy on pain, of course, but don't get me wrong.
You still have your bad times.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's actually more worse with the steroid compared to when I didn't have it, to be honest. Like, I've got a few more symptoms now, so...
Yeah, but it's the trauma of the injection.
Yeah, exactly. And,
because it goes into a muscle.
yeah, which is just not great, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, some of you might have already had a steroid injection, so you would know what it's like. But I'm so sorry, guys. My dog's scratching. That's why. Gizmo, can you not, Papa? Good boy. But yeah, that's really what happened, to be honest. And as you can see, I'm back. A little bit more healthy, I would say, but not. I mean, I'm still rough from it.
She can't do too much for the first
for
2
2 weeks, so I can't do no heavy lifting, not too much like exercise. Basically, I could do walking, but basically not overkill. And then of course I can't. Well, I can take ibuprofen, but I can't take it no more than 5 days.
Because apparently it interferes with steroids, and I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. But other than that, I'm on the way to recovery. But back in hospital again next month with a MRI. And then...
just to see how it's doing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's for the update of the new, like, picture of my hip, basically, on the MRI. And then in November, it's when I actually see my consultant face-to-face to explain where we go from there, whether the steroid worked, whether it didn't, and what's the next step is, really. But other than that, that's just really the update about my steroid that I had, and yeah, I thought I'd keep you guys updated with it anyway. Is there anything you want to add?
No, just that I was very proud with you, with what you went through and everything. And you kept calm.
Tried to, the best I could.
Your anxiety usually...
yeah, I mean, that day I was just full of tears, to be honest. But I was just trying to hide it.
Understandable. Because you get up there for an appointment, and for them to 15 minutes into it going to be done and get told it's not,
made
and you
it
get told
worse.
you're going to rebook it. But then it would have been worse if they rebooked it, because
I would have been on my own. I wouldn't have had anyone.
No. But also you monthly, because you suffer with your lady's monthly problems, and it can be quite painful. But when that injection went, it was close to the area.
Oh yeah, because my friend asked me that, and I said, don't worry, if I would have cancelled the appointment straight off.
Yeah.
Because I'm already ill from it, let alone I'm ill from the jab. So no, I would have 100% recancelled. But yeah, an eventful day, but a stressful day. I don't know what day to call it. A day that I just wished never happened, to be honest. Like, I mean, yeah, okay, I let the injection happen, but with all of the
stress that went with it.
Yeah, the ups, the downs. Could have done without that, to be honest.
That's what life's like.
Exactly, it's true. But if I had to say what's the worst day, that was the worst day, to be honest.
Definitely.
But yeah, other than that, I'm on the way to healing now, hopefully. And hopefully you'll be able to see a lot more content from us now. Fingers crossed, because now that's done. It's only an MRI. That's not scary now. That procedure's done now, so you might be able to see...
when you're claustrophobic.
That, yeah, which I am, of course, which that's going to be great content right there. But other than that, that's been us. We've given you an update. You should see us a little bit more often now, after that's done. But yeah, I hope you guys did find this kind of interest in understanding. If you didn't, just let us know. We can go into it in a more deeper context if you need. But other than that, we're going to have to love you and leave you. But we will hopefully see you in next Monday's video. Bye everyone!
Bye.